welcome back to another episode of Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. Let's get back into it. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yes. Okay, so I think I was gonna go here now.
Let's go to the police station.
Yeah, well, we're going to the police station. Where's the police station? Police station.
Let's go to the police station.
Okay. September 29th. That's gonna be the 30th at 12:10 p.m. Yeah.
Come. Back again, are we? Come this way, good man. The inspector has a few questions to ask you. Here is the man, Inspector.
Congratulations, Humphreys. So, my lad, one would say that you owe us a bit of an explanation for having left something with us. What is your full name and profession?
Sherlock Holmes, consulting detective.
Well, how about that?
Mr. Holmes, can you explain this get-up, your presence in the neighbourhood despite my instructions, as well as this most opportune restitution of jewels?
Firstly, I should tell you that not being under your command, I never understood what you said as an order, but rather as advice. I thought I would be wise to follow them to a certain extent. I intended to explain the stolen goods sooner or later. My presence here will allow me to fill you in on a few conclusions that...
If it is in regard to the Whitechapel murders, it won't help us much. We have no doubt that we will be revealing the identity of the murderer to the people in the area in a day or two.
I'm impressed, Inspector, and I offer you my sincerest congratulations. Nonetheless, you should investigate a certain doctor.
Listen, Holmes, let us do our work. You've rid us of a great pain in the rear end by finding those jewels for us. It's weeks of work that you've saved us. But I think you're a little underqualified for a case like that of Jack the Ripper. Until it's over, I demand that you do not set foot in the area. Is that clear?
I take note of your advice, Inspector. You mentioned Jack the Ripper. Pardon me, but you know the name of the murderer?
Oh, it's from a letter that the Central News Agency sent our way. It was written by the killer. And even if it can't be proven, it must be recognised that the signature is striking. This information is confidential, and I would ask you to keep it to yourself, Holmes.
Can I have a little look? Out of mere curiosity, Inspector. Then I shall disappear.
In that case, I don't see any objection.
Thank you so much.
Okay. September 25th, 1888. Chipperton. I keep on hearing the police have caught me, but they won't fix me just yet. I have laughed when they looked so clever and talk about being on the right track. That joke about leather apron gave me real fits. I am down on horrors, and I shan't quit ripping them till I get buckled. Grand work the last job was. I gave the ladies no time to squeal. How can they catch me now? I love my work and want to start again. You will soon hear me with my funny little games. I saved some of the proper red stuff in a ginger beer bottle over the last job to write with, but it went thick like glue and I can't use it. Red ink is fit enough, I hope. Ha ha ha. The next job I do, I shall clip the lady's ears off and send to the police officers. Just for jolly, wouldn't you keep this letter back till I do a bit more work, then give it out straight? My knife's so nice and sharp, I want to get to work right away if I get a chance. Good luck, yours truly, Jack the Ripper. Don't mind me giving the trade name. P.S. One good enough to point this before I get all the red ink off my hands. Curve it, no. Look, yeah. They say I'm a doctor now. Ha ha. Okay.
Me? Not up to discovering who Jack the Ripper is? Well, we'll soon find out, won't we, Inspector?
Oh, yeah, we will.
I know who wrote the Dear Boss letter signed Jack the Ripper that Inspector Aberline gave me. And, above all, I now know why. This Tom Bulling was inspired by this fantastical character to build a myth out of the Whitechapel killer. Perhaps he would be receptive if I shared my discovery about him and prevent him from accusing Squippy. I must find him at once. My best bet would be to try my luck at the pub.
Okay, let's go to the pub then. Map.
Ah, Holmes, I got your message, and here I am.
Perfect, Watson. That oaf Bluto is looking for us with evil intentions, and he may be hiding here. I will try to get more information inside. You, Watson, will be our lookout, and at the slightest suspicious sound, do not hesitate to call the constable on his rounds.
Okay. So, I'm going to be talking to Tim Bullings.
Good evening, Mr. Bulling.
We know each other?
No. However, I have some information that may be of interest to you.
Talk, my friend. A pint for you if what you say is worth something. Does it have to do with the Whitechapel murders?
Indeed, I know the identity of the man who wrote a letter to the police, a letter entitled Dear Boss, in which the author claims to be the Whitechapel murderer and is signed Jack the Ripper.
What?
It's a journalist who is inspired by Spring-Heeled Jack in order to strengthen the credibility and the seriousness of his agency. This new Jack will give him some first-hand information that he, in turn, will dole out sparingly to the authorities, as well as some carefully distilled indiscretions that the big papers will come to beg of him. He plays both sides off against one another and becomes the chief orchestrator of the rumour. He wrote this letter in this very spot, and he has red ink on his fingers. Like you.
What exactly are you after, my friend?
You've been threatening a certain Squibby to distribute a telegram naming him as a possible suspect in these murders in revenge for an old feud. I would suggest you don't write this note and that you leave Squibby alone.
I'd forgotten about the existence of that rapscallion. I threw that at him when I was visiting the station to get the dope. You should have seen his face.
You must also stop sending these letters that waste the authorities' precious time.
Right, well, I don't even know what you're talking about. I have a great relationship with the boys. Just ask
sure
around.
You do.
I don't have to answer to nobody.
For 1 second.
Now leave me alone.
For 1 second. Goodbye.
Farewell, sir.
Good riddance.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, you wouldn't be the gas man that Bluto's looking for.
Don't know him.
Let's see.
Yes, sir?
Okay, never mind. Let's go outside.
Let's hurry to the police station, Watson. We are close to our goal. Squibby will be able to reveal what he knows about Tumblety.
Okay.
Squibby, so that's it. You're a free man again. We were just coming to the station to find you.
Yeah, the bobbies agreed to let me go, and I came to see Bluto before ferreting you out. So, you've seen the newspaper man?
Yes, he is in the pub and everything is taken care of, but I'm waiting to hear what you have to say about Dr. Tumblety.
Okay, but we have to be quick. One night, I goes to see Bluto in his hideout that ain't far from the boarding house where this Tumblety bloke has a room. I see him coming in too. He must have been on one real binge. To the point, the Tumblety fella was there, and he smiles at me, all nice like. He tells me he's a great Yankee doctor, but my business interests him. I'm interested, I tell him.
That's a lot of
but I'm
words.
not the type to just jump right in without getting to know a person, see? He invites me around to his room to talk business, just him and me. We empty a bottle or two, and all of a sudden, like, he wants to show me what he's got in this big trunk that he always carts around places. I just about vomited, see? In these jars, just like pickles, you know, there were pieces of meat. And he whispers
So
that it's
Dr.
the
Tumblety
lady bits
might
of some
be
old
Jack the Ripper. I'm
dames.
just going to assume that.
He called them pecky bins. I call them love killers, I would. Yuck! After that, he starts to go on about rich folk. They ain't nothing but dogs, and I won't tell you the worst of it. Then he comes all close to me and puts his sweaty hand on my leg. He
I'm
was
still
one
might
of
be
them
gay.
types.
I'm still
Not
saying
me.
might be gay.
I don't wait a second
That's
before
all.
I give him a good thrashing, and I start running and let go of him, and he still wants to see me again just to talk business. But then I had to do time, so business.
Do you know where he can be found?
Why, ain't he in his digs? Maybe he got to liking life behind bars too. I heard that in some jobs there's a way to.
Thank you for your information, and we'll meet again, my friend. Here is the sum I promised to get you out of London.
Ciao, fella. I've just got a little score to settle with
Oh,
Bluto,
dragon balls.
and I'm heading for the country.
So there's about to be murder that's happening.
Lipsky!
My dear Watson, we must strike while the iron is
Okay.
hot. We have avoided meeting Dr. Tumblety until now. The time has come to do so.
Do you have an opinion, Holmes?
We must assure ourselves that the factor collector of female organs and a murderer who removes said organs are resident in the same area at the same time
That is
is nothing
true.
more than coincidence.
That's on.
I thought that you wouldn't bring me back your keys. Oh, it's you, Mr. Holmes. Good evening, Dr. Watson.
The keys? Yeah, that's what my question is. What keys? Do you know about Dr. Tumblety maybe leaving because of about the keys? That's the only assumption I have about those keys. But yeah.
Indeed, it is I again. One of your tenants left without returning his keys?
Yes, it's Dr. Tumblety whom we spoke about. Shortly after your last visit here, some constables came and asked me a few questions regarding him. Barely had they left than the doctor came barreling around the street corner and rushed up into his room upstairs. A little while afterwards, while I was tidying, I heard a thud in his room and a rush down the stairs. He left with most of his bags,
Okay.
but without returning his keys.
So we can go investigate that.
You can go up and see if you wish. The door is still open.
Okay, I'm gonna go investigate. Goodbye. I see.
Careful, Watson. Do not walk around here until I've inspected these marks.
I know, Holmes, I know. I understand your methods.
Do you know?
I'm missing some information.
Marks.
Ah, you have your rule and magnifying glass. I thought...
I never forget the essentials.
Yep. Okay. So let's see.
Size 13.
Let's see.
Right foot, light trails. The man was running. Right foot, light trail.
Okay.
This isn't water. Going by its sticky texture and odour,
Formalin,
I'd
that-
say we're dealing with formalin. These are the footprints of a tall man who had recently stepped in formalin and who left this room in a hurry.
Well, can I walk on it and enter the room now, Holmes?
Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Formal.
Going by its size, this enormous trunk must be a wardrobe. These brackets are rather unusual.
Oh,
What do you
no.
think, Watson?
Let's see, Holmes. These are the names of the battles from the American Civil War.
Okay. Oh, okay. Fort Sumter would be one of the earlier ones. So it can only be like these dates because it's on, and that's gonna be.
Let's see. 5 latches, each fitted with a 6-number combination system.
So Fort Sumter was 1204. Oh wait, frick. Okay, 04. 61. Oh no. Oh. Wait, these are all in America. No. Oh wait. Oh frick. Which is that the Confederate flag? Oh. I hate this. I'll come back. This is gonna be one of the last things I do. I'm gonna go investigate the room first.
These footprints are the same as those found in front of the
Okay.
door. There are a few pieces of a large glass jar in this puddle. The man who left the footprints on the ground must have walked in it while fleeing. These footsteps must be those of Squibby. He must have hit Tumblety, who dropped one of his jars.
And he ran out. Elementary, Holmes.
Perfect, Watson.
Okay. Charles. Okay. Charles Tumblety? Henry.
This Dr. Tumblety seems to be attracted to men more than women. That much is clear. So, the doctor has a handgun, and he would use it to restrain young men, perhaps.
So, gay. Okay.
If this letter is addressed to him, it would appear our doctor is a veteran of the American Civil War.
Big brain.
Vicksburg is the key. Now, that is interesting.
Vicksburg is the key? Is there Vicksburg?
Going by its size,
Vicksburg is the key. Sure. I'm just gonna put these dates in descending order, though. So this would Antonheim was definitely next. And this oh wait, does this not go up this? Oh, okay. I just had the 9. Ah. I just had the Mr. 62. Oh, I just missed it again. Oh, did I mess something up? Oh, it's... Apparently I had that one right. Oh wait, where's the computer? Okay, I got that one right. Counsellorsville. Why does this feel like... Okay, Counsellorsville is going to be 02. 563. Alright. Okay, Gettysburg. Okay, let's see. Okay, it has to be that flag, and then the green. I guess it. Okay, that. Gettysburg is going to be tomorrow the key. So this is going to be 07. It's going to be 17. Okay. And then 09. Okay. Then 60. No, it's going to be 307. 0307. Okay, then 1863. Yeah, okay. Okay, then this one is going to be that and this hat, right? Is that the blue hat? Yeah, okay, it's the blue hat. And then we put, is there, okay, 21. No. 21.
I am under the impression that the dates written...
Wait, when was that, when was that one reading? What? Let me see, I can find something that tells me something. Because I'm missing one
Going
important
by
date.
its size,
I don't think it's 0968. That doesn't make sense. I think it's 04. 07. Oh yeah, there was 1 month after
elementary.
Gettysburg.
This is dreadful, Holmes. This trunk contains 4 jars in which organs are floating.
Watson, can you tell me at a glance what these organs are?
I would say that they are parts of female reproductive organs.
Okay,
Are these
interesting.
specimens fresh?
No, and I am quite certain of it. From the colour and appearance, I'd say these organs have been in these jars for several months, if not years.
Okay.
Let's go to Baker Street.
So,
Is there someone here?
Yes.
What's going on, Finley? You seem to be in a panic.
The 2 police officers wanted to know if someone suspicious had entered here. The Whitechapel killer has struck again, and if I understood correctly, he killed 2 women in the past few hours.
Where?
I don't know. The police didn't tell me anything.
Quick, Holmes. We must catch up with them.
Certainly not, Watson. Mr. Finley, do you know if the doctor had any other pieces of luggage up there apart from this trunk?
1 or 2, I think.
Do you take care of the doctor's laundry?
My wife does laundry for the tenants once a week. The sheets likewise.
Would you be kind enough to let us know as soon as possible if the doctor shows up again?
Certainly. I'm just worried that he won't be back, you see, and I'm annoyed about my keys.
okay.
Holmes, I don't follow. The Whitechapel killer is, at this very moment, very close by, and we are just staying put, twiddling our thumbs.
The Whitechapel killer has always been nearby. And what will we do? Go back to the scene of the crime or crimes and mix with the onlookers and trample the crime scenes even more? No, our time will come. Let's return to Baker Street.
Okay.
Let's go back to Baker Street. Home, sweet home. We were less than 200 feet away from the first victim a few minutes before she was murdered. We might even have heard the murderer's voice. And we haven't done a thing for the past week.
You're the one not doing anything, Watson. For my part, I have been working. And, as you know, I've made good use of this week by tracking down and verifying all of the solid facts on these 2 murders to write up the notes that are on my desk, read them over again and try to gain a bit of perspective.
Though the murder of Lestrade at Dufield's Yard, some information that I've collected must be verified. Lestrade, nicknamed Long Liz, 40 years old, height 5'5", occasionally prostitute. She lived for the past 3 years in a stormy relationship with a certain getting a waterside laborer, Darcy Shoesways, whom she left a few days earlier. She charged him with assault, but failed to appear in court, and the case was thrown out. The victim was discovered dead by one Louise Dimitrich at 1 o'clock in the morning on September 30th. The man's first thought was to verify if his wife in the building next door was still alive before sounding the alarm. Two doctors who came at the police request to the scene of the crime in the moments after the discovery of the corpse by the time of death after 12:46 a.m. Cause of death: humorous due to a throat injury. The weapon was a small knife with a large blunt edge. The verification of the statement is necessary. Could this room have been caused by another tool? Why? Okay, game. Okay. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're not.
I have
doing that.
read and
There's a lot.
reread them. But give me something to do then. A task where I can get stuck in, because
Find me a slaughterhouse that will give us exclusive use of its block for an hour. And find me, in your opinion, which common animal shares the most characteristics with humans from a
Is that a
physiological
pig?
point of view?
pig?
I don't even know why I asked that question. Pray, find a dozen fresh pig's heads, Watson. Not big heads, I prefer small ones.
Sows?
That's it, Watson. As soon as you have done that, let me know. I request that you search in Whitechapel. Who knows? Perhaps you will learn something about where Dr. Tumblety may be hiding. There is also no shortage of slaughterhouses and pig's heads in those parts.
Okay, so on this episode we learned that Devil Tumblety likes weapons, or female organs. We got Scribbly out of jail. And Tim Billings was making up lies about Jack the Ripper. And next episode we're gonna go slaughtering pigheads? I don't understand. See you next time. My ghosts, bye-bye.